SpiderMan Homecoming wasn't even out yet, and in true 21st century, shared universe fashion, its sequel was already being teased. Tom Holland is gearing up for the second in an apparent trilogy of films about our newest Peter Parker and his New York City adventures. And it's going to be an important puzzle piece in the MCU's future. SpiderMan Homecoming 2 title copyright Disney advertisement continue reading below. While it is yet to be announced, we know the SpiderMan Homecoming sequel is going to have a completely different subtitle with no numbers in sight. Perhaps Spider-Man Spring Break or Spider-Man Easter Bank Holiday Weekend, and for the third film, Spider-Man Graduation or Spider-Man Last Day of Term. In the meantime, well, keep calling it SpiderMan Homecoming 2, which is what Sony has been doing. If it's good enough for them, SpiderMan Homecoming 2 release date, copyright Marvel Studios. Sony sequel is currently scheduled for July 5, 2019, which really isn't very far away in movie terms. It will kick off Marvel Studios Phase 4, after the Avengers Infinity War sequel brings Phase 3 to what we expect to be an appropriately dramatic end. No other Phase 4 films have been announced, nor are they likely to be revealed anytime soon, so Homecoming 2 sits at the beginning of an unknown future for the MCU. From what Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has been saying, it might be a while before they unveil the plan for what comes after. SpiderMan Homecoming 2 cast copyright Marvel Studios. Sony advertisement continue reading below. There is, of course, no way in hell that Holland isn't firmly signed up for the Homecoming sequel, so you can definitely count him in. When we spoke to Zendaya, she suggested that there is more of Michelle's story to tell, so we can probably count her and Jacob Batalon, who plays Peter's pal Ned, to return. Marissa Tomei is likely to be back as Aunt May, as well as most of Peter's classmates. Robert Downey Jr. is rumored not to be returning as Iron Man, although another MCU character is expected to take his place. Director John Watts wants a Black Widow Spider-Man team-up, so we'll have to see if Scarlett Johansson is game. From Watts' comments and the critical acclaim of Homecoming, it sounds like he is being lined up to direct the new movie, too. SpiderMan Homecoming 2 plot copyright Marvel Studios. Columbia Pictures. It's definitely too early to guess at the plot of the sequel. We don't even know the villain, but we know that it will be heavily influenced by Avengers 4. Spider-Man 2 will begin only minutes after the conclusion of the Avengers Infinity War sequel, with only 2 months between the two movies' releases, which will also bring the MCU's Phase 3 to a close. The wallcrawler is being positioned at the forefront of the MCU, coming out of whatever climactic event that involves. Feige has hinted that it will bring the stories of some of Marvel's biggest heroes to a close, and Holland will be there to hold your hand and lead you into the next incarnation of the MCU. Marvel has also confirmed that the second Spider-Man, Miles Morales, is out there somewhere in the MCU, though it might be too much to hope that he will be co-starring in Spider-Man Homecoming 2. But we'll be keeping our fingers crossed. Copyright Marvel Comics. Nid actor Jacob Batalon wants Venom to show up in the movie, but that is looking highly unlikely. Spider-Man may eventually show up in Sony's spin-off movies, but Eddie Brock is unlikely to become part of the MCU. Want up to the minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @DigitalSpy Twitter account and you're all set.